New Orleans smelled of fish and beignets, or at least it did down by the banks of the old Mississippi, the water rolling dirty brown beyond the car window, tumbling along like mud-coated tumbleweeds. Me and Elvis were in his long blue Cadillac. We were parked near a wooden ramp that looked dilapidated and about as secure as a hare holding a sword over your head. It was a private ramp, or dock if you prefer. There were 2 large creosote posts poking up on either side of it near the bank. There was a chain across it, linked together with a heavy padlock. Elvis was sitting in the back seat. I was at the wheel. We had been sitting there about 2.5 hours. We tried to keep ourselves amused. We talked about this and that, anything but the job, either job, music or monsters. We played I Spy games like kids, made jokes, all of them filthy. We had done everything but drop drawers and play with one another's balls. Eventually, we had grown bored and silent and a little sullen. It was hot, but we turned off the air conditioner, and I rolled down the window on my side. Elvis, who sat in the back on the passenger's side, rolled his down. That hot air was as still and heavy as if it were a wall. I preferred the air conditioner, but it seemed a shame to sit there and waste gas. Now and again, even the wall-solid wind stirred, and when it did, it brought that fish smell with it. Deep-fried, sugar-coated beignets from the quarter, and lastly, the stench of poverty. There is, in fact, a stink to it. I ought to know, and so did Elvis. We came from that. We were so poor, if it had cost a nickel to shit, we would have had to throw up and apologize. You sure this is the right spot?
Yeah. They'll pick us up here.
What about the car?
It'll go on board.
A steamboat?
You haven't done this bit before, have you?
Nope. I've done a lot, but the steamboat? Not yet.
This isn't just any steamboat. It's super fine. Love them things. Like to watch them on the river. They're quite a sight.
Proud Mary keeps on rolling.
That's right. Boy, that Tina Turner. Good God, the legs on that woman.
They are long and muscular.
You got that right.
I watched in the rearview mirror as he leaned back in his seat and smiled. It just going to be us?
Colonel sets this stuff up. You're lucky I'm bringing you.
What's that mean?
That business the other day while I was in the tank.
I turned and looked over the seat. Oh, come on, Elvis. I wasn't trying to do one over on you.
You were close to doing just that.
You know what I mean. I wasn't trying to pull nothing.
You had someone pull it for you. But you know, I was thinking, just this morning while I was packing for this stuff, I was thinking, maybe I ought not to bring Johnny. I mean, if I need a groupie fucked or a dog blown, I can bring him. But otherwise, what's he worth?
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just yanking you, being mean. I got a mean streak, you know.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you, Johnny? Well, I am proud of it.
We sat silent for a while. With Elvis, it was sometimes hard to know when he was serious. I assumed he was always serious when he was being mean. I think he liked the power he had over folks with his money and his fame. Wanted to see if he could insult you and get away with it because you worked for him. In a way, all of us, and especially me, were his cattle to brand or send to the slaughterhouse. It was a little harder to get rid of me than some of the others. I knew too much. Yet again, who the hell would ever believe me? Maybe next year they'd be talking about how the last time they saw me, I was on my way to Bolivia or some such shit.